The Family Kitchen, the perfect recipe of love and food.
Hello, hi, namaskar, adab. This is Shilpa welcoming you all to The Family Kitchen, your perfect recipe of love and food. Brought to you by lifestyle partner Danube Home, hygiene partner Cool & Cool, and associate sponsor Nikai Electronics and Home Appliances. Friends, the ability to cook is often mentioned as a borderline superpower. You know why? Because it seems almost impossible to attain. Lekin I think near perfection can be attained if we keep on practicing. In fact, the family coming on our show today believes in starting young and practicing real hard. So let's give it up for Sajid and family who are going to make a very different version of mutton chops for us on today's show.
Yeah, hi. My name is Sajid Yusuf. I'm here in UAE for the last 15 plus years. I love cooking and it's a passion. And I'm here with my family. It's my small daughter, cute Ninni. Her name is Eva, and he's a little chef. And he do painting. And today morning he got his brown second in karate. Plus. He's a very good cook, as I told, and he's Aryan. We call him Papuch. And this is my partner, and Jasmine Sajid. She's a very good artist. Plus, what we do together is cooking. So that's the bonding in our family. Cooking makes us united. Anything we love, when we see, sometimes when we go to a restaurant, or sometimes when we go to a home, or when we read something, whatever strikes like it's something special, we will try. Other than that, what we like is biryani. I love mutton biryani, he loves chicken biryani. So it's a mix of biryani always.
Yes, definitely. Being an artist, it definitely helped me a lot in my cooking as well. When you are an artist, you know how to present the food in a better and colorful way. Because when the presentation is good, it's appealing. The food will be appealing, and when it's more colorful and vibrant, then it's even more appealing. So in that way, as an artist, that has benefited me a lot. And I have done a lot of cookery shows, in TV and all that, and presentation does matter a lot in all that. So that helped me a lot.
Actually, there is no leaders in our family. We do everything as a team. Sometimes I will select a recipe, or sometimes she will select a recipe. But I always notice when we are trying some new recipe and we are thinking about the name, okay, how we will call it. He will come out and he will give a very good name. I don't know how it comes, but always. Even last day when we were trying one new recipe and we were thinking like what name we will give. Simply he just came, he saw everything and he said, we will call it chicken dhamaka. I told what? Chicken dhamaka. Oh. So this is how we do. We work like a team. For me, actually, I can say it was not a passion. It was something like struggle for survival. Because my father passed away when I was only 8 years old, and I was having two small brothers, and my mother is working, and we were a micro family. So there is nobody else to support us. So actually, I started cooking in my age of 10 to support my mom and my brothers. So that time I started cooking pickles and all. My own pickles, like nobody there to teach me. So I started my own experiments with different taste. That's how it started. And then I grew up and naturally I got the idea of that basic taste. And when I came to UAE and once we started doing it together, then we started experimenting other things like different countries, different taste, different style. So that's how it started.
It's really amazing because we stay in a villa and all of us are together. Himself, his brothers, wife, kids. So it's a whole lot of fun at home. At that time we share actually, myself and my sisters. So they cook apart, I cook apart, and we make it a big feast. At the end of it, everything turns out really well. So that's how it is.
It's love.
Yeah, it's love, it's sharing, it's love. Bonding.
We want to give good food each other, feed each other, be happy. So it's love.
Cooking is just not cooking. It's not materialistic. We add an extra touch of love, passion, care, everything to it. So it's really, what you say, divine. It happens, sometimes when we choose a rice, it could be usually basmati rice. If it's not a good quality rice, a good brand, then the whole rice dish will go. It will be a big tragedy. That has happened many times. For a contest, I had to cook the rice, I think 3 times, because once I cooked, that didn't go well. So we had to go to the grocery and buy another packet, a good one, a better one, quality one. Thought, okay, this is going to be fine. Tried again, it didn't work. Again, we have to go back and buy another one. So on a single day, I prepared the rice 3 times for a contest. So it was a lot of chaos
Even
and
if
tension.
it's the same brand, sometimes the quality, there's a difference.
I'm the one who decides what to be cooked. The normal food. Apart from that, on weekends, we do something innovative, something that my son or daughter prefers. So definitely we go like that.
But I decide the name most of the times.
He's the one who decides the names. He comes up with really, wonderful
One
names.
of the most favorite name, actually, because the situation it supports. We tried something special for a kids cooking, and he put a name Anaconda Chicken. And it was very famous amongst the kids.
See, in our team, everybody has a role.
Yes.
Like my role is to give name.
No, actually, we tried it recently. This kokum is something not familiar to our side. Recently, we tried something with kokum. Then we thought, okay, how can we use kokum in a dish where we are normally cooking? So that's how, it's a new recipe. We didn't see it anywhere. Maybe it's there, but we didn't see it. So we tried these mutton chops with kokum, and it's really tasty. As I told, the first thing I made was pickles. So even now, any pickle I make, everybody loves the pickle. Maybe they are also making the same pickle with same ingredients, but still, I don't know. I was making pickles, so everybody loves the pickle.
So let's welcome the beautiful family on our today's episode. Hello.
Hi, Ma.
Hi, Sajid, Aryan, and Jasmi. Welcome to the family kitchen.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
So I believe you're going to make mutton chops for us today,
Yes.
but with an unusual twist. Let me
Yeah.
guess, are you making it, Jasmi?
No, I'm not going to make it.
So are you making it, Sajid?
No way.
Nope. It's
Oh
me.
my God! This little wonder, super
Yes.
chef. While the family is discussing who does what and what are the ingredients required, why don't we guys take a short break? See you soon on The Family Kitchen, your perfect recipe of love and food.
The Family Kitchen, the perfect recipe of love and food. The Family Kitchen, the perfect recipe of love and food.
Hi guys, this is Shilpa welcoming you back to The Family Kitchen, your perfect recipe of love and food. Brought to you by lifestyle partner Danube Home, hygiene partner Cool & Cool, and associate sponsor Nika Electronics and Home Appliances. We have a wonderful family with us on the show, and they're going to make some mutton chops marinated in kokum. Let's find out how it's done. Okay, so we have these
Mutton chops.
mutton
Yes.
chops here. Yeah.
So let's start the marination.
What are you using now, Aryan?
Kokum.
Okay.
What?
Yeah.
It's a kokum paste?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is balsamic vinegar.
Okay. Balsamic vinegar.
And salt.
Yeah. And salt.
Spread it.
Okay.
So let's marinate it. Oops.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
bad.
That's nice.
Coming in.
Good.
It's a bit loose. Who cares?
That's right. I like your attitude. Very nice. Very good. Very positive. I think it's thanks to all the values that the parents have put
Yes.
in him. Yeah.
We're just encouraging him to the utmost level, I should
Right.
say.
So why not? If he has an aptitude,
And
if he has a
be
love for
comfortable
cooking.
in any.
Yes.
So it's done.
Yeah, it's done. So we need to marinate it for total 4 hours.
Okay.
Then only we can start the another procedure.
So are we ready to begin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
let's start.
Actually, the pan is getting warm, so we will add
So-
little
Olive oil.
olive oil.
Now let's add the garlic and ginger.
Okay, so it's just sliced.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Ginger
Thinly
and garlic,
sliced, yeah.
not a paste.
Can I
Not
do
a
this?
paste because it will give a crunchy feel.
Can I
when
do
you-
the business?
Yeah.
Wow, how old are you, Aryan?
I'm 10.
So good at this. Total pro.
Yeah.
Okay, so the marinated lamb chops go in next.
Yes.
Okay. That's nicely done. Great precision. Very good.
There we go.
Okay, so I guess we'll be needing some of our cool and cool kitchen towels. Clean up your hands. Here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So for a while, then we can move it to a plate. Yeah, now we will add a little bit more olive oil.
Okay, yeah. Please go
Yeah,
ahead.
add it.
Yeah, add the oil.
And we'll just saute this.
Some peppers.
Yeah, some peppers.
Aryan?
But in the meantime, we need to chop
We need to chop the onions.
onions. Yes.
Okay, so you guys have to know that we have here the Nikai mini chopper and it
Yes.
just works actually at the touch of a finger.
Wow. It chops really good. I'm really scared.
Is it done? Yeah, it's done. Wow, that
Job
was like
easily so done.
Oh.
20
So
odd
it's very
seconds.
fast.
A lot of time saved.
And a lot of tears saved as well.
True. That's true.
If he was about to
big
chop
problem
this,
for
he
me.
would have made a mess here, sneezing, crying, I don't know what else.
Yeah. That was a bit fun. Okay. So I just saute
Yeah, the
this.
onions have to caramelize now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've added chilies to it, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
we added
To
chili.
be spicy and
Yeah.
to be really tasty.
Do you like spicy food, Aryan?
Yeah, I like every type of food.
Oh, that's
I'm a big
nice.
fan of food.
Yeah, that's
It's a
true.
foodie.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Now we can add.
Capsicums.
Capsicums, different colors we have
Different
chosen. Red, yellow and green. Yeah.
Very nice. Rainbow colors are always
Yeah.
very good for health.
Yes.
Going to make our dish healthy as well, right?
Huh?
And who says that tasty things can't be healthy, right?
Yeah, exactly.
There are some tasty things which are really healthy.
Yes, there are
Yeah.
many. And we can make it as per our taste, right?
Yes.
And that's when it becomes the proper fusion.
Yes.
Okay. True.
Now we are
So-
going to add little coriander powder.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we are going to add little pepper.
Is that black pepper?
Yeah, black pepper. Black pepper. Now we can add little coriander leaves
Yeah, okay.
and spring onions.
Yeah.
Chopped spring onions and coriander leaves.
The spring onions are mixed in this.
Yeah, it
Yes.
is. It is.
Okay.
It's mixed.
So it's almost done. Now we can move it into a pressure cooker.
Yes.
Along with the
Along with the shallow fried
Shallow
mutton
fried.
chops.
So this is the mutton marinated in cucum and balsamic vinegar, and we did the shallow fry.
Yes.
Yeah.
And this is the masala we can use for that mutton chops.
Right.
So actually we need to mix it together, and we have to cook it in pressure for at least 30 minutes.
Okay.
Yes.
So anyway, we have done it already here.
Yeah.
It's a shallow fried mutton with the masala properly cooked for almost 30 minutes. So now we can go for the presentation.
Wow, this plating looks absolutely amazing. Please
Thank you.
explain what all this is.
Okay, this is the dessert.
Right.
It's originally Sri Lankan. Its name is Vatalappam. Very simple dessert,
Yeah.
yet very delicious and exotic. I'll
Okay,
tell you. You should try it.
Definitely, I will.
So the next one, Aryan will say.
It's mutton
It's our
chop.
main dish.
And what about this, Mr. Sajid?
Yeah, actually before going this drink, actually it's a appetizer.
It's a good appetizer.
So it's a
drink.
very
Right,
good
right.
appetizer.
Yes.
And we have at last the kai pateri. That's actually a traditional Kerala dish. I mean, now it's like, what do you say, sort of like extinct. This is very traditional, made at the traditional, authentic way. It's made with rice flour and it goes with coconut milk.
Well, that was amazing, guys. Well, I'm sure you enjoyed this recipe as much as I did. And now it's time to move on to the next recipe by our expert chef. So, chef, what are you going to make for us today?
We are going to make Zevian ka zarda. It's a specialty from Indian subcontinent.
Wow.
It is a very unique dish which is made during the Ramadan and any special occasions, especially in the Muslim community. So that makes it very special when it comes to the Ramadan, and we are going to make it. It will be done in a very easy 3 steps, and so everybody can try at home.
Wow. So guys, it's time for a short break, but I'll see you real soon on The Family Kitchen, your perfect recipe of love and food.
The Family Kitchen, the perfect recipe of love and food. The Family Kitchen, the perfect recipe of love and food.
Hey guys, this is Shilpa welcoming you back to The Family Kitchen, your perfect recipe of love and food. Brought to you by lifestyle partner Danube Home, hygiene partner Cool & Cool, and associate sponsor Nika Electronics and Home Appliances. Well, we are on an amazing journey of fun and food, and let's carry on to our next step in the journey. We have Chef Sanish with us here, and let's start your preparation.
So we are going to roast the chironji now, right now. The chironji is something like an Indian almond. It has a very almond flavor, and
But slightly different, is it?
slightly different. You find this only in India.
So if this is not available, can we substitute it with the regular almonds?
You can substitute with the regular almonds, or if you want to add pistachios, you can add pistachios. Any nuts if you
Does
want,
it
you
give
can.
a different, distinct flavor?
It gives a very distinct flavor. It gives, because this is a speciality when it comes to the Awadhi cuisine and the Hyderabadi cuisine, or any rich cuisines as it's in India, which has been used in very highly in the food cooking actually. So this is roasted, so we are removing the. So make sure it is not burned. That's very, very important. The next one, what we required is
Ghee. The ghee part.
Yes, the ghee part starts. Okay. So I have took 2 tablespoons of ghee. Okay. So once this is hot, we'll be frying the raisins, and we'll take it out again. Okay. Now we are going to pour the water in a separate pan, and we'll add the sugar to it, and we'll just leave it for boiling, so it will become sugar syrup. Now in the leftover oil what we use for the frying raisins, we'll add few pieces of clove. Okay. So just 3 or 4 pieces for the aroma. And once this water is boiled, we'll be adding some saffron strands to give the color, what is required for the natural color. Oil is getting hot, so you can see the cloves have started getting crackled. Now we'll add the vermicelli.
So Jasmine, have you ever made something like this before?
Usually we don't do much sweets at home.
Okay. What
I
kind
go
of...
for some occasions.
Yeah.
Definitely I do something with vermicelli. We have something called the payasam from our traditional
Right.
Yeah. We do that all the time.
I'm just breaking it slightly, so it will be easy for you to roll it or to roast it. So if you see the color started changing slightly. Okay. At this point, we'll be adding the milk into it. Why milk first? If you add the sugar first, it will not get cooked, because the vermicelli needs a little time to absorb the water content. So the sugar, the moment the sugar goes into something, the cooking gets over there. So we
That's
give
an interesting tip.
yeah. So any sugar or jaggery or any the excess amount of sugar goes in, the cooking process gets over there, and it's it will not absorb any more water there. Actually, that's the main reason. This is the syrup is ready. We'll just pour it here.
Sugar is melted.
Yeah. So this is the enough water which is required to get this vermicelli cooked properly. So at this point, we'll simmer the fire, and we'll be adding a drop of screw pane water. So this is a few drops, I would suggest, and then we will just cover this and keep it for around 3 minutes. So we are ready right now. So if you see, the steam is produced. It's like more like a dum preparation. See how it's been coming out. So the entire water is absorbed. So you can see this.
Perfect.
So in this stage, I'm going to add the koya.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because this is already, the koya is a very soft one. That's the reason I'm not adding in the beginning. And we have the half quantity of the fried nuts I'm going to add here. Okay. And half of the raisins.
Raisins.
The rest we'll keep it for the garnish.
Okay, okay.
Okay. And half of almonds.
Slivered almonds.
Slivered almonds. Now almost 3 to 4 grams of cardamom powder. That's it. You just need to give a mix. If you see this, how exactly it is coming out now.
Wow, that looks really interesting, very nice.
So
And,
we just need to mix it so that everything gets mixed up well.
So yummy.
It looks like it could just melt in your mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
So this have to be moist like this because of the sugar. You will get that shine, sugar and the ghee which is there in that.
Actually,
And-
after eating this, will we get a hang of it?
That's the whole point.
But tell me one thing that, generally on Eid morning,
Yes.
the men, before they go out to pray, they are supposed to eat something sweet. So can this,
This
be
is a
eaten at
this,
that
is a,
time?
this is a very good option for that. So this can be, even if you add, you can add dates to it. It makes it more, richer, energetic, and you can nutritious, and it's. So now this is done.
Wow, that turned out pretty well.
Yes, this is how it should come out. This is the texture which you should get it. It has to be moist. It should not be watery. It should not be dry also. So that's how it should be. So now we are going to plate it. So I'm going to put the chironji.
Okay.
After the chironji, we are going to add the almond flakes, as you wish, because I love almonds, so I use a lot of almonds.
It's healthy.
Generous amount.
It's healthy, yeah, and it's good for
And
the
it's very-
brain as well,
yeah,
right?
It's very good. It's one of the best nuts that you can have on a daily basis.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. So there's few pieces of saffron strands.
Yeah.
And if you want to add some gold work or a silver work on top, you can wish to go for that also. So it's ready to serve.
Yes, it's ready to serve, and I guess we can use these Cool and Cool kitchen towels to just clean up your hands. And
Thank you.
I think that if Aryan wants to eat it, so Cool and Cool hand sanitizer for you. Yes, clean your hands nicely. Yeah, let's see that. That's good, that's nice. You know, Aryan, I'm missing my son a lot. He's in Mumbai right now,
Oh,
and he's almost as old as you. So would you mind if I feed you a spoonful?
Yeah.
Is that okay with you?
yeah.
Thank you guys for being on the show. Hope you had loads of fun cooking and also learning from the expert himself.
Yes,
Yes.
we did.
Thank you. I hope you enjoyed the
We
cooking
learned a new
lesson. I
skill.
learned something new.
Learned
Yeah.
something
Yes, we
new,
did.
really.
Thank you.
Really,
Thank
really.
you, Chef Sanish. It was
a
a
lot.
pleasure.
It's a pleasure, and thanks for inviting me here, and thanks for the great opportunity to cook here.
Well, guys, as a token of our appreciation, we have an array of exciting gifts to give away. From Nika Electronics and Home Appliances, you get a Bluetooth speaker, an electronic rice cooker, and also 4-in-1 multifunction juicer, blender, and mincer. And that's not all, Aryan. You know what? From Cool and Cool, we're going to give you a wonderful gift hamper to remind you that hygiene always comes first. And also, from Danube Home, you're going to get this lovely gift voucher. Well, the surprises don't end just yet because Chef Sanish also has something for you.
I would like to invite you and family, the entire family, for our Layali Iftar during the Ramadan month in the Oberoi, Dubai, in our grand ballroom. And I would like to invite the entire family for that. Okay. And also for Indian specialty restaurant Ananta for a dinner for the entire family. And it's one of the special evening you are going to enjoy for you and the family. And thanks for being here.
So
Thanks.
we will see there's something new.
Sure, I will see you there. Okay, and look forward to have you with the entire family.
With that, we come to an end of an exciting episode full of fun, laughter, recipes, love, and food. This is Shilpa signing off from the Family Kitchen, your perfect recipe of love and food. See you soon on our next episode, but remember, this show is brought to you by lifestyle partner Danube Home, hygiene partner Cool and Cool, and associate sponsor Nika Electronics and Home Appliances. Normally we do say cheese, but I think we all are going to say at the count of 3, Family Kitchen. So are you ready? 3, 2, 1.
Family Kitchen.
Bye.